Hey.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Pay the Chat Podcast. Here on episode 32, coming at you live and direct. Over there is my good friend, Mr. Sean Michaud, my beautiful, beautiful co-host, Mr. Sean Michaud. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Pretty good. Back. That's right. Oh man, what a weekend it has been. Has it been pretty chill for you? Pretty chill weekend?
For the most part, till last night. But
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the World Series.
Oh, sorry, I thought maybe something else was going on here. Jeez. You're talking about this horrible situation that played out on the World Series. It was a great game. Let's just get right into it. It was a really great game. Really impressed with the Toronto Blue Jays. But
It was
Sean,
a really great series and all, honestly.
Yeah, it really was.
It didn't go the way that a lot of people hoped to be.
Yeah. Is it fair to say now? You said a while back, Sean, when it comes to the Fox broadcast, specifically around baseball, did it drive you as nuts last night about Shohei and everything else as it did myself?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I felt like Shohei got more attention than Vladdy.
Yeah, well, it was like, why did Shohei get extra warm-up time?
That's a really great question, Sean. Why did Shohei get extra warm-up time, I wonder?
He's the best. He apparently the best pitcher that. Yet he gave up a 3-1 home run. No, 4. Yeah.
3-run homer. They made it look like, so if this was any other pitcher in baseball, right, that gives up a 3-run home run, right, the Fox specifically would be like, oh, they got to warm up the rotation, they got to get him out of there. It's okay, Shohei. It's okay, Gramps. We're almost to your room. Like, very much like babying him.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he'll spring back. He'll do great. He'll do fine. Listen, in that game last night, it was not about Shohei. It was really about everybody else in that Dodgers lineup showing up when needed.
Shohei does not deserve MVP this postseason. He has not shown well. I mean, other than hitting well, his pitching has been terrible. Not terrible. Sorry, not terrible. He pitched decent, but not a. I think Roki Sasaki had a better outing.
Yes. Yamamoto as well.
Yeah, he pitched phenomenal.
Incredible. So the fact that we are on this whole, listen, congrats to the Dodgers on winning the World Series.
Yeah, going back to back, yeah.
Congrats to y'all.
I mean, I'm not mad they won, but I was more disappointed that the Blue Jays didn't. They had so many opportunities to win that game.
They did.
Win the series, actually, honestly, but in a couple of games back, some of the certain calls Gumps made, and certain
interesting that you bring that up, Sean.
And a certain rule of the ball, which I'm not a huge fan of.
No, not at all. And this is really frustrating, I think, for a lot of baseball fans. Yes, it was a great series. You know, World Series, when it goes to Game 7, everybody's locked in. Everybody's enjoying it. Everybody's really taking in the world of baseball at that point. Like, and it was amazing seeing a bunch of people on X after the fact saying, like, hey, congratulations, baseball, on being so great this year. Congratulations on giving us some great storylines. And yeah, I have to say, this 2025 season has been really good for that.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I will say is that the fact that we have a back-to-back World Series champion in the Dodgers, right?
We haven't had that since 2009, 2008.
Yep.
Who was that? Who? Let me look that up.
Well, the Cubs were supposed to go back-to-back. The Cubs were originally supposed to go back-to-back. And then, not for nothing, the San Francisco Giants were supposed to go back-to-back.
I mean, I guess the Yankees were.
Sure. Yeah. But here's the thing, and it's not because I'm wearing a Mets Mets hat, and Sean's a Red Sox fan. I think we're getting to the point where it's like in football with the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Like, how much more can we watch this team continue to have one of the best farm systems in the league? Continue to be able to bring in the big players with the big money.
Yeah.
Like, and then not for nothing, Shohei getting away with what he did. We can go back to it was his interpreter doing this and doing that and doing this. We can get all the way back into that, right? To be fair, right? When the Astros trash beating scandal happened, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was kind of like, "Oh, we don't know." We later on down the road it comes out, "Oh, they definitely were doing that." So with 2027 coming up, Sean, and the high possibility of a lockout and everything else, I look back at this World Series specifically, and I really wish the Blue Jays did end up taking it, because I think it would have been a sign for baseball of, hey, this game right now is not controlled necessarily by money. This game is controlled by having the right players in the right moments at the right time, doing the right stuff. And like you said, umpires made certain calls at certain times, much like we see in NFL football.
Yeah, and a lot of the referees in the NBA, which is very controversial.
I'm not saying it's rigged. Neither one of us are saying any of these leagues are rigged, but it makes you question. Makes you put on your tinfoil hat for a second.
It's not rigged, but it feels like it's some of these umps favor teams more.
Oh yeah,
which is not being rigged. That's just how humans are, I guess. They just kind of like the teams better.
I think what's going to be interesting into this off season now, as we're going to get into
also coming.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
the next season, whatever that will be, we also have the robocall coming for umps.
And robo umps. Yep.
Which is finally coming in next season. I don't know if it's 2026, 2027. Who knows? We don't know yet.
Are you saying the Dodgers are going to start 25 and 50 when the robot umps come in? I mean, hey, listen, are we going to find out with robot umps who the real teams are in Major League Baseball? I don't know. We're seeing it. I'm going to be honest. We're going to talk about NFL.
We're going to talk about NFL here. That in triple. We've seen the minors, and it's not really hurting as much.
No, but we're seeing it in NFL with the new system that they've put into place about where the ball is spotted. If it's a close call on third down, going for the first down, and the ball, like there's an automatic measuring system now that's involved, kind of like tennis with the placement of the tennis ball on a shot. That has changed the course of some of these games in terms of whether a team continues to go for it or whether they kick a field goal. I mean, the Packers lost today. We're going to get into it. They lost to the Carolina Panthers today, and there were upsets across the league today that nobody expected. So the minute we start putting more, we start taking, the human element everybody talks about is really great. And I agree. The human element in sports will always be great, especially those plays at home, right?
Yeah.
Those are always cool to watch on replay and have that human element.
What did you think of the sliding before we move? What did you think of the sliding going into home plate?
That's why I brought it first. Where do I even start?
He should have. He should have slid with his hand first, honestly, instead of sliding. I mean, he had the arm thing, and even slid.
Do we need to teach players how to slide again? Because I feel like the Red Sox were struggling with that too when they were going leg first into second base when they should have been going head first in with their hands.
Also,
I don't.
Also, the base running has been this postseason has been terrible. Everyone just terrible at base running.
I don't get it. It's just coaching.
George Springer, why are you running so early and getting out
I don't understand George Springer half the time anyway. But when it comes back to the human element and whatever else, like sure. But to be honest with you, I've really been impressed with the idea of replay and with robot umps coming in, maybe changing up the competition a little bit. Maybe some teams aren't going to be able to get away with the things that they've been able to get away with human umps in the past.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with the using the robot umps for the at home plate for the pitch strike, but for like replays, I think it should be up to humans.
I think they should still put on the
Yeah,
and physically look at the screen. Yes, I agree. Which they still do in the NFL. They still do it. Just as backup to whatever New York says. So hopefully Major League Baseball learns from that. But I think strike calls and whatever else. Like this year, there were some pitches that were way outside the zone that were called as strikes. And we're just sitting there like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, because some of the umps was like, whatever. I'm just gonna call this whatever. And then just get away.
There's no disciplinary action. There's no disciplinary action for that. So if that's the case, if you're not going to make proper calls, Major League Baseball is now saying you're going to get replaced.
There's still going to be a ump back there, but he's going to be.
Of course, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, like, the automatics. It's like you have to call it. Like what
you have to call it. The robot's going to check you, and if you're wrong consistently, you're not going to get a gig.
And if you lie and all that, and
you're
out. You're out of the job.
Yes,
I think
it's accountability. It's accountability in many ways. So where a lot of people are yelling and screaming about robot umps, AAA baseball has not been any different at the end of the day. Actually, I've heard people say that AAA baseball going to a Worcester Red Sox game has been a lot of fun because it's kind of like they show it up on the screen, like with tennis or with football when it's a really close play and they show the strike zone and they show where the pitch was and boom, call's made. You move on.
Right.
Super easy, super simple. That's where I'm at on it. But this World Series definitely was kind of the testing grounds of, all right, I think like congrats to the Dodgers on winning the World Series. If I have to see Freddie Freeman's face one more fucking time, I swear to God, I'm getting sick. He's up there with Bryce Harper for me.
Well, now seven players are in 6 or 7 players on free agency, and then Kershaw's retired, so it's gonna be a whole.
Thank God.
Depending what happens with the this season, upcoming off season for the Dodgers. See,
maybe Teoscar Hernandez will go to the Red Sox.
Who stays and who leaves? Who we don't know.
I guess we'll see what ends up happening at the end of the day. Sean, any final takes on the World Series? And hey, hope spring's eternal. Spring is right around the corner. February. Pitchers and catchers report 99 days exactly from today.
I'm like,
we're talking about 2026 baseball.
November's here. I'm like, here I'm dreading until spring again.
I know basketball just started, and we're both sitting here like,
Well, it doesn't help our teams aren't doing well right now.
Sean, what
happened? Speaking of teams,
what happened against the Rockets for your Celtics?
I don't know. I didn't even watch that game. Because I was watching the World Series, so.
Well, it's probably a good thing you did. 128-101 Rockets over the Celtics. Kevin Durant had quite the night too, in Boston. I think the Celtics kind of went to a deeper rotation at one point. I mean, it was, as you see here, Walsh was out there, and I just, Anthony Simmons, he had a great night the other night. Simmons was playing really well.
He's been surprisingly good for a team. I liked what he's been doing so far, what I've seen. But it's hard not having Tatum on team right now.
Isn't it? You can really feel it now, can't you?
I mean, I can. It can't just be all Jalen. I mean,
no, it can't be.
But I mean, Jalen's been playing super well.
Yes.
People say he's not a top player. He shows he is.
Well, 2
games ago, he dropped like 42 points.
Yes. I don't get it, man. There have been a lot of players who have not lived up to the expectations to start the year. Let me throw out Giannis. Has not been playing up to expectations. LeBron James.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Joel Embiid. I mean, I know he's hurt, but
again, that's a valid point, Sean. Again. Like, are the 76ers going to learn at some point? Like, Jesus Christ, guys. Like, you have Tyrese Maxey.
I was going to say, Tyrese Maxey
Grimes
he's been, like, my favorite 76ers to watch. Like,
yes.
Incredible. More, like, people talking about Cooper Flag. People should be talking more about Maxey. He's playing incredible. I think he's a better player, like, right now, more than Cooper, just because I still think Cooper's been playing okay. I just don't think Cooper Flag was ready.
No.
I said that before, but
he's been thrown into the Maverick system right now.
I mean,
figuring this out.
It's gonna take a couple years to him become a great player, no doubt about it.
Yep, I agree with you.
But Maxey himself is, like, incredible. Like, the first game against the Celtics, he dropped 43 points.
43 points.
Right? What was it?
43 points, 15 assists. I can't remember what he was from 3, but it was greater than 40%. I believe he was greater than 40% from 3. But he has been.
Oh, it was not against the Celtics. It was hold on, I can look it up.
No, it wasn't Celtics. It was
What was the Celtics? Maybe not. I don't remember.
Well, game that was.
What was the first game? What was the first game 76 played? Hold on. Let me look it up.
It was against the Celtics, wasn't it? Yeah. It was in Philadelphia.
Oh, wait, it was. Yeah. It was really the Wednesday's game because they won by 1 point.
Yep. That's right.
He had 40 points. Sorry.
40 points. That's what it was. What was his 3-point percentage?
Let me get to ESPN on.
Getting deep into the weeds. I just want to make sure I had that right, that it was greater than 40% or 42%, I think I said. I thought he shot pretty well. But, I mean, Tyrese Maxey has been performing extremely well.
Are you talking about field goal?
Yeah, dude, give me field goal percentage.
50%.
He was shooting exactly 50.
And he would shoot 40 because he shot 4 out of 9. He shot about 44% from 3.
That's what I was looking for. I knew it was greater than 40% from threes. Yep.
Yeah.
Which is really great. When your point guard can shoot greater than 40% from threes, you're going to have a pretty successful night. Hasn't been that way across the league for point guards. I can tell you that up to this point. Cleveland Cavaliers with Mitchell. I mean, Darius Garland has been kind of struggling here and there. It's going to be really fascinating to see across the league what happens. The San Antonio Spurs are no joke, though. Can I just say?
Oh yeah,
they've been playing extremely well recently. They're 5-0. We'll get into the box scores here coming up. But Victor Wembanyama is already on his way to an MVP this year. I mean, he's dynamic.
Yeah, he's like probably. I think he's the best player right now.
I would say so. I would say he's putting up 20 plus points a night.
Either him or SGA.
Well, SGA is just SGA is just insane. I mean, yeah, they're he dropped another 30 points today. 8 from 14 field goal.
Yeah, 33 points is
Jesus Christ. I mean, it's against the Pelicans too. They're 0-6.
No, sorry, you said 30 points. I was looking on.
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of that, before we get into some of the football recap of the day here and some of our PTC picks for tonight and for tomorrow, Sean, let's break it down with the scores from across the league. You know what time it is, right?
was so depressing.
I don't know. We're trying something new every time.
Try.
We'll try better. Was that?
Will it succeed or no?
PTI says, "See you later, knuckleheads. We'll see you. We'll do better next time." Right? That's going to be our thing as well.
Yeah.
Do better next time. Ladies and gentlemen, your scores from across the league in the NBA right now. The Charlotte Hornets are taking on the Utah Jazz. They're up 118-94 in the fourth. The Cavaliers, was just talking about Darius Garland, taking on the Atlanta Hawks this evening. The Cavaliers starting off 3-3 on the year. Listen, again, Evan Mobley has been leading the team. He's at 10 points this evening, with DeAndre Hunter also leading the way at 14 points. The Toronto Raptors are beating the Memphis Grizzlies 112-100. The New York Knicks taking on the Chicago Bulls. They're at halftime. It is 68-60 for the New York Knicks, and the Spurs and the Suns tied at 8-8 in the first. The Thunder, SGA, another 30-point game, defeating the 0-6 now Pelicans, 137-106. We were just saying it, Sean. SGA, right up there for MVP conversation this year.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how him and his team will defending champions go for.
That's right. Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Miami Heat tonight at 9:30. 4-2 Lakers against the 3-2 Heat, trying to figure out each other there. The spread, the Los Angeles Lakers are favored by 4.5 points, or you can take Miami at plus 165. In the NFL today, the New England Patriots, we'll get into it, defeat the Atlanta Falcons by 1 point, 24-23. Drake May has another fantastic day. Wonderful game for Travion Henderson, Ohio State running back, his first year in the NFL. Patriots really figuring it out right now. Sean, the best record in football with Drake May. Crazy stuff up here happening.
Did I not expect that, or is it because they have a easy schedule? Who knows?
It seems like in an easy division as well. They have the lead over the Bills by one game, of course, because they have already beat the Bills this year. The Los Angeles Chargers beat the Tennessee Titans 27-20. Chargers defense really showed up at the times that they needed them. The Chicago Bears, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, this was the game of the year, according to many folks across the league. The Chicago Bears, beat the Cincinnati Bengals 47-42. Sean, 4 touchdowns were scored within a 2-minute time frame towards the end of this game. Back and forth. Chicago Bears winning on a touchdown to Loveland from Caleb Williams. The Bears now sit, ready for this, at a record of 5-3. They are in first in the NFC North over your Green Bay Packers. What's going on with the Bears, man?
I don't know, but it didn't help.
They're great.
It didn't help that our Packers lost today. And we had a huge injury for our team. We'll get into that.
Yeah, we will, coming up just in a second. The Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts dropped their 6-game win streak to Aaron Rodgers and those Pittsburgh Steelers. The San Francisco 49ers beat the New York Giants 34-24. The Denver Broncos win on a field goal in Houston. Broncos 18-15 over those Houston Texans. CJ Stroud out of the game, took a really nasty hit to his chest. Not sure what his status for next week is going to be. Davis Mills came in to finish up the game. Wasn't enough to get the win. The Detroit Lions dropping yet another game to the Minnesota Vikings. JJ McCarthy comes out really strong. They beat the Lions 27-24 in Detroit. The Carolina Panthers, as we will get into it, defeat the Green Bay Packers on a field goal, 16-13. Really impressive day from Bryce Young. He had a really, your former Bama guy right there. He was playing really well. Those Bama quarterbacks, they end up figuring out at the end of the day. Jacksonville Jaguars. Yes. The Jacksonville Jaguars defeat the Las Vegas Raiders in overtime, also on a touchdown-based situation. Incredible games across the board there. The Los Angeles Rams defeat the New Orleans Saints 34-10. The Buffalo Bills, as of just 10-15 minutes ago, beat the Kansas City Chiefs 28-21. Sean, I'm gonna say it. Is the Chiefs' run coming to an end here?
I think so, honestly.
I think so too. We would like that for the Dodgers.
We'll see. We'll see.
Tonight, over on Sunday Night Football, the game is just getting underway. We have the Washington Commanders taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Sean, the Seattle Seahawks are favored in this game. We don't have PTC picks necessarily lined up for this. Who do you got tonight, Seattle or Washington?
Washington.
Yeah. I think Marcus Mariota is going to show up there in Washington. We've had a lot of upsets today. Give me the Washington Commanders as well over the Seattle Seahawks. I like the money line on that game. And then on Monday Night Football tomorrow night, 8:15, alongside a whole bunch of slate of college basketball opening night too. We'll see. Might have to double box up after my town council meeting. The Cardinals take on the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas at under 3.5. Arizona at the plus 145 money mark. Really interesting stuff happening on Monday Night Football. And ladies and gentlemen, those are your box scores.
What I love even more is pouring over box scores.
Sean, we teased it. We talked about it.
Oh, God. It's not good for
Torn
us.
ACL.
Not
Now,
good.
Underdog NFL from Ian Rappaport, the wrap on it. Probably end of the season for Tucker Kraft, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Kind of
ACL,
seems like that.
most likely, like 95%, 99%. He's gonna not play. It's an ACL, man. Where do we go from here?
I mean, you have Luke Musgrove and you have others who can probably step up at tight end right now.
Yeah.
The only thing is Tucker Kraft has been Jordan Love's right-hand guy essentially at tight end.
Yeah. They'll have to figure it out during the off days and see what they have to do.
Yeah. Be interesting to see what happens along those lines. We're also in this very interesting space, Sean, right now where a lot of NFL teams, we have a trade deadline coming up in another week. Just before Thanksgiving happens. Some players are going to be moved around for sure. Do the Packers go after another tight end? Do they kind of look around the league and say, hey, Tucker Kraft is out for the remainder of the year. We need a guy who's going to fill in that slot that's going to work for this team because the Packers can't lose games against teams like the Carolina Panthers, especially in a very competitive NFC North with now the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings figuring it out with J.J. McCarthy. Probably the best division in football in terms of competition.
Yeah. I feel like they should, honestly, look out for some. I mean, because they can't just be the other guys that do it, but it's like we can't lose like this.
You guys even wore the throwback uniforms. You threw it back to the 1930s.
I mean,
I love the uniforms.
We were down 14-0, came back, tied it up, and then it was off 14. So it was I think it was whatever. We tied
13.
It up, and
then
we tied it up, and then of course they came back. It's like okay,
throwback uniform day in Green Bay, man.
I mean, I love those throwbacks.
Yeah, I do. I love the helmets, making them look like the Leatherhead helmets.
Yeah,
very, very cool stuff happening. But not a great day for the Green Bay Packers. Not a great day for the Detroit Lions losing to the Minnesota Vikings. I feel like today was just an upset day. And the fact for the New England Patriots, it's great that they got the win over the Atlanta Falcons, but by only 1 point. By only 1 point, which is saying something about the competition in the league, I would say. Because the Atlanta Falcons are really in no position to take the NFC South because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are an extremely good team. And the fact that they kept this competitive with the Patriots, I understand the Patriots have the best record in football right now.
Yeah, but
it's similar to the Packers, right? Like you can't be winning against the Falcons by only 1 point.
Yeah. Also, I mean, like I said before, they have an easy schedule compared to other teams, which is, I mean, it's not fair, but it is. I mean, it is fair, but that's right. That's how the scheduling goes. Can't do anything about it. But
So you're saying wait till the the next few weeks when you've got the Buffalo Bills and you've got the Kansas City Chiefs and you've got the Indianapolis Colts, right? Like the real juggernauts in the AFC right now.
yeah,
See how you play against them for us to determine. And I think it's great that the Patriots are playing so well. And I applaud Patriots
no,
fans
no. I mean,
for being excited.
I
But
agree as well. But
it's expectations.
yeah,
It's expectations. I mean, my Jets we had a bye week today and we're 1-7, so I can't really say anything right now. My Philadelphia Eagles are playing pretty well too. And there's the prospect that we may add Mr. Myles Garrett. There's been a lot of rumors circulating, Sean, across the league. The Eagles just added some more defensive pieces on the other end during this bye week to bolster their defense, which has been a real struggle at the end of the day. The fact that there are talks of the Eagles trading for somebody like Myles Garrett, I mean, the Eagles could become a very, very, very scary team.
I mean, they were already scary last year, but even more scarier.
Your boy Jalen Hurts is absolutely balling right now. I mean, I look at the rest of the league right now, and especially in the NFC. And I just don't see another team, maybe other than the Los Angeles Rams. They're sitting at 7-2 now. Maybe other than the Rams they're going to be competitive against the Eagles right now.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. And I think the addition of Myles Garrett, and who knows, they may end up going out and getting a wide receiver as well. How that could end up playing out at the end of the day. Next week, the Philadelphia Eagles. So the Patriots head down to Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Play the 6-2 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So that's going to be a real test for them. And the Eagles play the Green Bay Packers on Monday Night Football, November 10th.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting game.
And Green Bay is favored by 2.5 points. The money line, Sean, favors the Packers right now.
Well, with the Eagles, so it'll just be.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, now after losing him, what's his name?
Tucker Kraft, yeah.
Thank you, Tucker.
We're gonna watch that money line change pretty quickly, I have a feeling.
I mean, I'll be surprised if the Packers win. Honestly, I mean, I'm a huge Packers fan.
In Green Bay. I think that's the thought. The over-under is at 45.5 points, with the Packers favored at 2.5 points.
I mean, I would like the game be very close.
Yeah, which is what they're saying, but
I don't see the Packers winning.
Not if this trade happens, and I mean, to maintain that spread of 2.5 points to keep it a close game, I imagine the Packers have to go out and get either a wide receiver or another tight end that is going to keep it competitive.
Yeah.
And give Jordan Love another piece to play with. If that doesn't happen, I think could be another scary weekend or another scary night in Green Bay like this afternoon was for them.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel nervous for them. For me too, but
prime time, Monday Night Football. Yeah. Interesting stuff.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
We will see what happens for sure. And speaking of Monday nights, too, as we're flying through here, Sean,
college basketball is back.
Preseason for this time.
Preseason. I mean, preseason. What do you even call it? I can't think of the word. But anyways, we're back to college basketball.
We are back to college basketball. This is a very exciting time. Tomorrow night, some big games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow night, we get it started in here. We get it started in hot. We get it started in here, as Black Eyed Peas once said. we're going to have later on this week, Friday evening, we're going to do our college basketball preview.
Yeah.
We're going to talk Bama basketball. We're going to talk UConn. We're going to talk Michigan State. We're going to talk about that team over there that I know in this picture that drives Sean nuts. And that's the Auburn Tigers.
I'm going to say, are you looking at Auburn? Because I was looking at Auburn too.
Those damn pesky Auburn Tigers. Actually, let me take a look and see here in terms of, I don't know if we have officially the college
Rankings.
basketball
Rankings?
the rankings. Yes. Actually, let's see, college basketball top. Or is it the top
Are you
25?
looking at the men's?
In men's, yeah.
I mean, I could look at the women's. I'm curious what the women's are. Anyways.
Yeah, because I think
So
Okay, here we go.
I'm going by ESPN.
yeah, that's where I'm on as well right now.
To 25. So
Give me the top 10 in women's right now.
okay, so
And into
from
this year.
10, you got Maryland, you got NC, SU, you got Tennessee. And at 7, you got Duke. And then at 6, you have the Sooners, Oklahoma.
Mhm.
5, you got LSU. 4 is Texas, which is 3 UCLA. And then you got 2 South Carolina, and of course, no surprise, you got UConn at 1.
Yep.
Which is,
So-
I think it's pretty standard what I thought it was going to be.
Right.
The one that surprised me was they have Richmond at 24 for women's.
Really?
Yeah. Right under
Fascinating.
Michigan State University.
Wow. That does surprise me. So,
I mean,
Looking
and
at
they're, and they're
yeah,
above
go ahead.
they're above Kentucky. Because Kentucky's at 24.
Interesting. That's the AP coaches poll, correct? Or the
Yes,
AP
this is
top
AP.
25?
I mean, sometimes I don't like AP's rankings on some stuff.
Right. It's like college football is the same way.
I mean,
You're
like,
why the hell are they rated?
I was looking at the women's top college basketball like rankings. I mean, we'll talk about that on Friday, and I'll look at the list because some of this stuff I don't agree with. But
Yeah, I mean, in the men's too, Sean, your Alabama Crimson Tide,
I'm curious what they're ranked.
they're number 15 in the nation, which surprises me after last year. They lost what, 2 or 3 players to the NBA draft, maybe in total, but not like
Yeah,
maybe a couple top picks, but nothing crazy. Their recruiting is really solid. So seeing Alabama there at number 15 and Arkansas just before them at number
That's
14
surprising.
is surprising. Yeah.
Again, some of these rankings I don't like.
The one that really surprises me here is UConn sits at number 4.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
And just before them is Florida, which makes sense. They made it pretty far. Tell me why Texas Tech sits at number 10 over Louisville and Arizona.
shouldn't they be up higher?
I would think so.
I mean,
Knowing
honestly,
that BYU is at number 8 and Duke is at number 6.
I mean,
Duke
don't get
lost
me
a
wrong,
lot of guys
also,
last
don't
year.
get me wrong, I like UConn too. I think they should be a little lower.
I think, yeah, I mean,
It just-
let's St. John should be up. They just did some great recruiting. Kentucky should be higher than 9. Texas Tech should be top 8, top 5. Even Auburn at number 20, Sean. Like Auburn has played spoilers multiple times
yeah.
for a preseason rank.
I'm curious who's going to be the top. What's the rankings for the players this year?
Yeah.
I'm curious. I haven't looked at that yet, so I mean, I know we'll talk about it a little bit more on Friday about it
Yeah.
with this for our college preview. So
And then what's interesting is I was looking at week 20 from last season. And Michigan State was number 8. Bama was number 7.
which makes
Tennessee.
sense. I
Tennessee was
Alabama-
a top 10 team, and Tennessee's not even ranked this year.
Yeah, Alabama should be at least top 10, not 15.
I would say even top 5, Sean. They had a really
mean-
great recruiting class this year.
Yeah, I mean, I would say probably. I was thinking more like 6, top 6 or top 5.
I would put, I'd put St. John's just outside of there and put Bama at 5 and then UConn at 4. Because then you'd have Purdue, Houston, which Houston has been just incredible in terms of their recruiting. And
Houston should be at number 1. Oh, you're not number 1?
No, Purdue is sitting at number 1 right now. Purdue.
I don't agree with that. I think Houston should be number 1.
I mean, Purdue in their conference last year was 13-7. And they're ranked number 1 this year. Who did they pick up that is giving them this?
We're gonna have to find it. I'm gonna have to find different rankings because this is from ESPN, right? There's a lot of times I don't agree with ESPN rankings. I see most of the time I don't.
I mean, I'm just looking to see like some of their seniors this year. Oscar Clough, yeah, he had a pretty good year last year. But I'm just Jack Lusk, sure. He came in a couple different times. But their best player, I would say, on this roster right now is probably Liam Murphy, who's their forward. And he scored 13 points average with a 44.3% field goal rating. So if that's what Purdue's best is the AP seeing something we're not? Because I'm not seeing it.
Okay, I have you want to hear preseason top 25 from Sports Illustrated?
Sure, yes.
I'll give them with the top 10. So 10, you got Kentucky. 9, you got BYU.
Sure.
Which is sure. You got 8, Louisville. 7, Texas Tech. 6 at St. John's. 5 is at Purdue, which is a little better.
Sure, yep.
You got 4 at Duke, 3 at Florida. You got 2 at UConn, and then Houston's at number 1.
2 for UConn.
Which is what we kind of said.
Yeah, 2 for UConn makes absolute sense. They had such a great recruiting class this past year. Plus, if I am not mistaken, Sean, when it comes to UConn, we're really getting into it, and I know we're gonna talk more about it.
I didn't see Alabama on even top 25. Okay, I don't like those lists. Never mind.
But you look at who UConn brought back. You got Jalen Stewart, Jaden Ross, Terrace Reed Jr., Alex Carabin. He was supposed to go off to USC, and he stayed. And then, of course, you have Solo Ball. Plus, they recruited one of the top players in the country in Braylon Mullins, 6'6", and not for nothing. Also, I don't know if people know this. Eric Raby, I think it's Raby from Germany. He's a center. This is his first year. He's a freshman. He's from Germany.
No way
Sean,
they put Alabama 27 on this list.
Yeah. That's
okay. I don't like this list anymore.
Eric Raby for the UConn Huskies. Do you want to guess his size?
Wait, say again? I was looking.
Eric Raby is the center for UConn.
Center?
He's a freshman this year. He's going to be sitting behind. I'm guessing he's probably going to sit behind Terrace Reed this year. But take a wild guess.
Is he 7'1"?
He's 7'1". Do you want to guess his weight?
Wait, was I actually right on that?
You were right on the money. 7'1".
Is he 275,
Less than that.
240,
A little more than that.
250,
A little more than that.
260.
260. Sean, the Yukon Huskies.
What's his
this year
wingspan?
at the center position? Terrace Reed Jr. is 6'11 and 265, and Eric Ryby is 7'1", 260. That is a two-headed monster that they are going to have at that. I'm just going to look it up then. You want to know the wingspan?
I do, yeah.
Seven 7'3" wingspan.
Wow.
You put that with Terrace Reed Jr.
That's a good center. Wait, what year is he in?
He's a freshman.
He's
He
a
still has
freshman?
another 3 years left at UConn.
I mean, can we have him for Celtics in like 4 years? Get actually a good center?
Keep your eyes out, folks. But anyway, we're going to get more into the college basketball breakdown later.
Yeah.
We've already broken it down so much because we love college basketball here at Pink to the
Yeah.
Chat podcast. But UConn, between UConn and Bama, I think those are the two teams everybody's not really thinking about.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there. Putting that out there for the world to see and for the world to focus on. Sean, one of the final things here this evening. Monday Night Football tomorrow evening. Cardinals versus Cowboys. Tomorrow night, Cardinals Cowboys. Monday Night Football. Who you got?
I'm going on Cardinals. I'm going to Arizona.
So Kyler Murray's not playing. He's hurt.
All right, that's right.
As of this afternoon, Jacoby Brissett will be coming in to cover for Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. Jacoby Brissett has a history of coming into games as a backup and playing extremely well. He did it for the Patriots for multiple seasons. Did it for the Colts. Played some pretty good games. Give me the Cowboys, but barely.
Okay.
Give me the Cowboys by 3 in this one. I think it's gonna be another tight game.
What's the final score gonna be?
Give me 26-23. Cowboys.
You know, I'm going opposite of you, but there's gonna be Arizona
26,
23.
23 Arizona. Nice. That's good. I like that. And Sean, finally this evening, we got to shout it out before we get into where folks can find us. Coming up Sunday, November 16th, the Great American Beer Hall in Medford, Massachusetts. The Collectors Expo, round 3 here in
You could get it. Hold on.
2025.
You could get this great shirt.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Look at that. Hold on. Do it again,
There
Sean.
you
Do it again. Do it again.
Hold on. There you go. It's so hard to see. There you go. Collectors Expo. You get one if you're the first 10, 15, 10 there in the morning.
First 10, I think. Yeah.
You get a free T-shirt, but also you should go out and support them and buy
Yeah.
a T-shirt if you want.
Great American Beer Hall, Medford, Massachusetts.
We've had fun there so far, so this will
Yeah, it has been good.
This will be our 3rd time going. So excited.
We're learning each time. It's
We
like
are,
we know
we're
which
learning.
things we want, which things we want to kind of move on from. It works out really great at the end of the day. And big shout out to the
Sooner or
Collector
later we
Expo.
will not. I don't know about when here, but we will get a table soon.
So you can come visit us at our table while we sell our own cards,
Yes,
And
and we'll give
podcast
out some
live, and then-
stickers and stuff. Yeah,
all that cool merch and everything. Yeah, that's right. So, folks, mark your calendars. Sunday, November 16th. Sean and I will see you there bright and early, 9 a.m. at the Great American Beer Hall for some more card fun. It'll be good to see some of the vendors of the past too. And
that
catch up
weekend
with them.
we also will be doing PTC picks. I mean PCT rips.
PTC rips.
We just did PCT picks. PCT rips. So
Yeah, that's
a
right.
little-
Coming soon.
Here's a little preview of what I have so far, and
Ooh,
we picked up the. Yeah, there you go.
look at that.
the new Tops.
Fonse.
New Tops basketball cards. Now they're not doing basketballs not with Panini anymore. So looking for a Cooper Flag card, so that'd be cool. And then
1-on-1.
And I picked up this. I think I should share this on my Twitter, but
3 autograph or memorabilia cards in that. That's incredible.
you know who I'm looking for. This girl right here, Paige. Looking for a auto.
Right there.
And then I think we have a couple ones to open coming in the mail. And I know you owe me a box.
I do. I'm gonna keep my eye out. I think I know which one I'm gonna owe you.
Okay.
I think I know which one I'm gonna get you. So we will wait and see what's over there. Also, right now, folks, live right now, Sunday Night Football, Seahawks Commanders over on NBC and Peacock. Seattle's winning 7-0 over the Commanders. Make sure to go and tune in over there. But Sean, we've reached that time of the show here. It's a little thing we like to call
plug time.
Plug time here from your friends at Painting the Chat Podcast. Mr. Sean Michaud, where can people find you across social media?
Right here on X/Twitter, Sean Michaud 1, on Instagram at ItZoneZ, and you could find me on TikTok. And you could also find our TikTok on Painting the Chat Podcast. I think it's just Painting the Chat Pod, or I think you just
Painting the Chat Podcast. Yeah, they should be able to find it right over there. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, you will see, as I am trying to point above the live over there, there's a QR code up there. If you are watching on your computer right now, take out your phone, scan that QR code right now. That is going to bring you to our X account where you can follow everything happening over on Twitter right now. Make sure to follow us. Make sure to check out all the polls. We've been putting up a lot of polls. Hello, poll.
Why is it working? I was trying to get it to work.
Sean is trying to figure out how to do that. I'm going to check it too.
There we go.
We've been doing a lot of polls around. See, here we go.
Worked. So if you want to do that,
page. Make sure to go over there. Follow us. A lot of polls in terms of upcoming football games. PTC picks, making your picks as well. Make the folks know who you've got game after game this season. Make sure to follow us there. Over on TikTok, as Sean said, at Painting the Chat Podcast. Over on Instagram at IG Painting the Chat Pod. Over here on YouTube at Blockade Media. Please make sure to smash that like button. Also turn on notifications for all the breaking news and everything happening from Painting the Chat Podcast, and make sure to subscribe. That's how we get the content out to you guys. That's how we continue to push the channel forward. That's how we get special guests on coming up down the road here. Very much looking forward to announcing that soon down the road as well. But for Mr. Sean Michaud over there, Sean, have a fantastic rest of your evening.
You too, and hope everyone have a good rest of the week. And we will see you Friday
evening.
College basketball.
Breaking it down.
Any last thoughts before we leave?
Be well. Be safe. Hopefully everybody had a fantastic Halloween. I have leftover cards for Sean left from the haunted happenings here in Durham. But just be safe out there. Be well. Take care of yourself.
Where's your costume? Did you dress up?
I dressed up as myself. Pretty scary.
I dressed up me too. But it was me going to prison, so.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you later this week here on Painting the Chat Podcast. Have a fantastic evening and see you later.
Yeah, everyone.
Peace.